G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through 50-cent pieces again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we have my 50-cent collection book here, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far, and as we go through the book, I'll mainly be looking through the reverses, just looking for the, three coins now that we haven't got: the Centenary Federation from the ACT with the coat of arms of Canberra. We haven't got the Northern Territory Centenary Federation. Both of those were from 2001. And then we're also looking for the Eddie Mabo, the 2017 commemorative coin celebrating 50 years from the referendum, 25 years from the Mabo decision. So I'll put the book aside. We know what we're going to get. We've been hunting for it for a while, so let's get our first roll out and see what we can find. As we go through the coins, as I said, I'll just be looking through the reverses. This is 1983, so it'll have the standard 50-cent piece design. That's the coat of arms. So I'll be flicking through them like this, just looking for the commemorative coins like this one. A couple down, this is the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, the Remembrance coin. A bit of gunk there on it, but it is a common commemorative, so we'll put it up on the top row and see if we can find any other commemorative coins. This is another one of those. This one's got a little die chip in it there with the robe card. So we'll also lay that one down. See if we can find any of those low minted coins. There's a 2022 coin. Sometimes we look at that for the Snake Eyes era, which is up here amongst the reeds. This one seems to be fine, so use it. Standard coin's going to go back to the bank. Found a few of those recently. There's another 22. That doesn't have it on it though. Here we have the 1998 Bass and Flinders, 200 years from the discovery of Bass Strait, discovering that it's not part of mainland Australia. That is a common commemorative as well. It's going to go up on the top row. And there we have, we've got a 1994, which will be the International Year of the Family. Common commemorative. Sometimes we look at that for a wide date variety, where the date up here, the 9 and the 4 on the 1994 are different. This one looks like it might be, but this is a very dirty example. The wide date is where the 9 and the 4 are a little bit larger than the first one, 9, and a little bit further spaced apart. So hard to see on a dirty coin, so it's going to go up on the top row. And that's it for our first roll. And when I go through the coins at the end, I'll be looking for years where there was no 50-cent coat of arms issued into circulation, being years 1986, 87, 89, 1990, 1992, and 2005. And I'll also look out for the low mintage years of 1985, 1993, 2019 IRB, and 2020. This is 2010. I'll always check that for a rotation error. That one seems to be fine though, so we'll move on. There's another 22. We'll check that for Snake Eyes. It's fine. And hopefully we'll get some more commemoratives like this one, the 1982 Commonwealth Games Brisbane. Very highly minted at that coin, so we'll go up on the top row as well. There's another 22. We'll check that out for Snake Eyes. Have very small Snake Eyes there. If I can get it into focus, I'll put this down. I've been finding a lot of those lately. Well, this is the second hunt I found them. In the 4 years that they've really been out, this is the second time I found them. There's the Snake Eyes there. Highlight it for you if I can with my little paper clip. There, the two little dots look like little diamond-shaped snake eyes of a snake peering out from behind those reeds. Usually that is a flat surface, and you don't see that. So that's the snake eyes. That'll go down. I'll zoom back out. That'll go down at the bottom, over this side actually, as a keeper. So that we can put that into the wider collection. We have the Centenary Federation coat of arms. This is a highly minted Centenary Federation with the 1912 Commonwealth coat of arms. It's in the same year that the States and Territories coins came out, but this was the one that went into the sets and is the most highly minted. So we'll keep that on the top row. There's another 22 without Snake Eyes. There we have it for the second roll. So not a bad little piece of hunting there. That second roll is very, very nice. snake eyes. We'll get into the third roll. After the third roll, what I will do is I will speed the hunt up and only stop for coins that we haven't seen on the day, like this one we've seen. So go down already on the common commemorative pile. And I'll stop and annotate the coins when we see new coins for the day. Tell you a little bit about them. There's a 2000 coin, that'll be something. It's the Millennium Year coin. On the Millennium Year coin, we look for an incused flag variety where the cross in the center of that Union flag on the Australian flag is infused into it. It's slightly different. This is a normal one though, and so it's highly minted. It'll go up on the top row. There's another 22 without snake eyes. Another 22, some of the newer ones, that's without as well. There's a 2001, so I'll get another shot at a Centenary of Federation coin. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's the coat of arms, so it goes up on the top row. Then we have another 2010, which we always check for rotation. No, that's standard. So we'll put that roll aside. Move on to the next one, and I will speed up the hunt now so that we will only slow down when we find something new. Oh, and look at that. Do you see that? You see that writing behind the next coin? Yes, it's Eddie Mabo. Fantastic. So, one for the book, one that we haven't grabbed out of circulation for a while. Very, very happy to get this out of circulation into my book. So, we have a keeper for today. Eddie Mabo, the 25 years since the Mabo decision and 50 years from the referendum in 1967. Yes, I won on both of those occasions. Well, excellent, excellent. That's great news. Great new coin for the book. And here we have another coin that we haven't seen today, which is the primary secondary school student competition winner for a 50-cent piece design. It's designed for the Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games. It's pretty dirty though, and it is high mintage, so it'll go up to the top. And there, for the first time today, we see the 2010 Celebrate What's Great, celebrating Australia Day in 2010. Highly minted commemorative, so it'll also go up on the top row. We see the 2002 Year of the Outback, portable windmill. So a highly minted commemorative coin, so it'll go up in the top row. And there, we see for the first time the marriage coin. Marriage between the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles, and the Lady Diana Spencer. Now King Charles III. This is from 1981. So very highly minted, and will go up on the top row. Now, for the first time today, we see the Silver Jubilee coin from 1977, 25th anniversary of the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Highly minted, and not in bad nick, but highly minted, so it will go up on the top row as well. there, for the first time today, we see the Captain Cook from 1970, the very first 50-cent commemorative design coin. Nice, it's not in bad condition, quite looking. Celebrating the 200th year of Captain Cook's voyage around Eastern Australia. It is highly minted though, so it will go up on the top row. And we have another Snake Eyes. Another Snake Eyes from 2022. There, for what looks like the first time today, we have the 2003 Australia's Volunteers, celebrating Australia's volunteers of all shapes and sizes. Very nice coin, but highly minted as well, and will go up on the top row. And that then brings us on to the last roll. So far, not particularly a bad hunt, a little bit skinny, but anytime that I get a coin that will go into the book to fill up a slot and remove a placeholder is a very, very nice hunt for me, even if it's only one coin, which is great today. We've got the Eddie Marbo, which has taken quite some time to get, and also a couple of the newer looking Snake Eyes errors or die chips. Now I'm a bit flustered here because I can see I've got a 1988 coin, which will be the tall ships. Picking up a few of those soon and lately, and I wanted to check dot error. We have a dot error between the two eights. Sometimes you'll see dot, comma, little die chip in there. This one seems to be fine, but it's one of the ones, or one of the 50-cent coins that I keep on a regular basis, so I'm going to put it down here on the keepers row. It's one that I really sign off, so I'm going to keep that in my wider collection. So it's going to go down the bottom. That seems to be it for the hunt. So please let me go through all of the coat of arms off to the side. I'll be back in a second to tell you if there's anything of any other note that I found. Well, unfortunately, nothing any other note found amongst the coat of arms. So let's go through what we did find today. Well, we got two of the Snake Eyes die chips errors there, and there. Whoops, which is fine. That's from the 2022 series, Jody Clark effigy. So put them aside into the wider collection with my errors. I picked up a tall ships from 1988, which I'll put into my wider collection. Not a particularly low minted coin, but something that I always pull out of circulation. But then the real plum of the hunt, and one that's going to go into the book, is the Eddie Marbo from 2017. A very, very nice coin indeed. Let me see if I can... Yep, there you go. So let's bring the book in, open her up to the third page, pull out the placeholder that I have made, and put in the Eddie Marbo. Well, that completes that last page. 2017 Eddie Marbo, the 2019 International Year of Indigenous Languages. Now, all we're waiting for is the two Centenary Federations, Northern Territory and Australian Capital Territory. Two territories there. That's a fantastic result for today. Very, very happy with the hunt, which is great. There's not a great deal of keepers, but keepers that are important none the same. So, if you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment about what you're finding in your area, I must say. And this is the second week I have found more than one snake eyes error, and for 2.5 years I haven't found any. And I went through all of my previous 2022s that I've held as part of my wide collection, none in there. So let me know if you're finding any of those kinds of errors. I'd love to hear about it. But otherwise, as you know, I'll be back for more noodling in a few days, so I'll see you then. Bye.